Hi. I'm not late, you're late. I was in the middle of my touch-up, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, and I was dancing. Hey, boss. I was dancing. Sorry. Then my alarm went off and it cut my music off, and I was like, what the? Can you hear me okay? I always feel like nobody can really hear me. Dang, I need a booster on this chair. Short people problems. Hey, Kayla. Hi. How's everything going? How's your 2 weeks been? I do. Funny story. I know people are boycotting Amazon, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the Amazon locker. So I ordered some stuff to, keep bugs and stuff out the house, right? So I go to do the little thing to open the locker. It's at the top of the locker. And I'm just like, there's no way in hell I can reach that. Like, there's no way in hell I can reach that. So I'm looking around frantically. Tall people, where are you? Help. So, this kid, it's like I don't know how old he was. It's hard to tell these days, like maybe 15, 16. But he was tall enough to open it for me. Hold on. His mom was like, oh, the Amazon dude is in the store. And I'm like, what that got to do with me being able to reach this thing, I could not reach it. Hi. Welcome in. Hey, how you doing? But, that was crazy. Because what if the kid hadn't decided to be like, yo, mom, chill out. I'm just going to go get it down for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he didn't say that to his mom, but I appreciate him because he was tall. Hi. How you doing? That was my girl. These smart TVs. I had the music on the TV, so I turned the music off. The TV was still on. It'll just start playing music or start playing waves in nature and stuff. Then nobody has a TV to do that. But why has it been stressful? Why has it been stressful, Caleb? Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Just the job search, getting back into school. What's going on? Hey, thanks for pulling up. I'm just checking in, seeing how everybody's 2 weeks has been. How's everybody doing? Don't mind my jacket. I throw this on when I don't really feel like getting dressed. It looked like a fit. You know what I'm saying? Look like a fit. You have to move soon too? Like a different state or a different place? I mean, either way, that could be stressful. Let me see. I found out something that might help with the stress part. That's right. Growth is always an adventure, in life is a whole ass adventure. The whole thing. Another place. Okay, well that's good. School is the least of your worries. That's good. That part is, it's hard. Looking for in different places, kind of like looking for a job, a little bit easier, but not much. Because it's hard to find somewhere decent. You're going to find something, though. I could have sworn I wrote right here. Anybody else? How y'all doing? Okay, I found it. Nobody wants to say? Well, me, I'm still coming to terms with what the machine said at the doctor, because I've been feeling worse, so it's like it wasn't a big surprise. How I've been, I'm getting to it. I wasn't know somebody was gonna ask, but yeah, it's like you go through all the stages of grief, you know, no matter what it is you're losing. Right now I'm really not losing anything, except for it's just harder. It's harder to breathe. It's harder to move around. I'm all right, though. A crybaby lately, but I'm all right. No. It won't improve. The only thing that will improve is like how I maintain. So, yeah. But I did find something that will help all of us with stress and managing. Dr. Judith Joseph was on The Breakfast Club. I don't know if y'all watch The Breakfast Club. I watch The Breakfast Club a lot. Usually running it back on YouTube at work. Kayla. I did, because I low-key felt like I was suffocating. But it was worth it. Zane. Zane, baby. It's always those who do their best to love suffer the most. Yeah. It sucks, but, you know, I'm still here. I'm going to do what I could do while I could do it, you know. But thank you. Thanks, guys. Dr. Judith Joseph. So she has a book called High Functioning. I forgot what her designation is, psychiatrist, psychotherapist, somewhere along those lines. She has something called the 5-4-3-2-1 method. I don't actually know if it's hers or she just uses it, but it's pretty cool. So you have a beverage. Yeah, I don't watch it as much as I used to. I usually just run it back on YouTube so I can, you know, tap out if I'm not feeling it or whatever. I've been watching Way Up with Angela Yee more. Tell Us a Secret is addictive. So the 5-4-3-2-1 method, you have a beverage. It's your morning coffee, tea, whatever it is. Milk, almond milk, juice. Doesn't even have to be in the morning. Just take a moment and you hold it in your hands and you list 5 things you can see, and then you do 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you can taste, and that's when you take a drink. It gives you a moment out throughout your whole day, busy day, your mind running rampant, to just sit. Hey, sorry. Just sit and not be worrying, not be planning what the next thing is that you need to do. You may still be feeling away inside, but you're not focused on it mentally. I tried it a couple times. I like it. It's pretty good. It feels peaceful. It reminds me of meditation. It's a grounding technique. It's That's pretty dope. She also has healing with the 5 V's, validation, which is validating yourself, no matter how you may be feeling in that moment, like validating what's good, what's positive. Venting, we all know what that is. And you can come on here to vent as well. You can still pop on and do shout outs. Values, like try to do things that align with your values. That's okay. You can say it in the chat too. A lot of people don't want to be on camera. Hell, sometimes I don't want to be on camera. People be wanting to see me. I'm like, I don't be wanting to get dressed. But so 1, validation, 2, vent, 3, values, do things that align with your values, what you feel positive doing, volunteering, just helping your neighbor that you may or may not know with something. If you like teaching, teach, find a way to teach. Just things like that, whatever makes you feel good. Like just you, not thinking about anybody else or how they would feel about it. What makes you feel good? Comic-Con, Anime-Con, go, you know. Even if you're just wearing an anime t-shirt and not a cosplay, okay, just go. If it makes you feel good to go to the cons, go to the cons. For your vitals, that's nourish your mind, body, you know, spirit. Just take care of yourself, even if nothing is wrong. And something can still go wrong health-wise, just continue to do that, you know. And 5 is vision, plan your joy. I always say activate your joy. She says access your joy, same thing, you know. And plan to have joy. You know, you know what makes you feel good. Plan it. And celebrate your wins, no matter what they are. And what did I say? You could come on, shout anything out. You gotta shout out yourself and shout out your friends, family, somebody you see is doing well. Make me do it more than once. I accepted it. Okay.
Salute, family. Salute, salute.
Hi. I
I don't know if you're able to hear me. Can you hear me?
can hear
Okay.
you.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
I do just like when people are trying to come on, it sends it like 3 different times. I have to do it 3 times. But
Yeah,
welcome.
that's
Hey.
Instagram for you. It does that a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've I received your lives a few times over the week. Sometimes I'm able to drop in, sometimes I'm not able to drop in. But I do have some free time today, so like let me drop in, and check in and
Welcome.
see what sister's talking about. Um, You know what I mean? And as you're going through your process and everything that you are going through, you know what I mean? I know that you have your challenges, but you were sharing something. So I definitely want to hear what you're sharing before I even say anything, because I really want to hear what this is about.
What part are you talking about? What
With the person
Dr.
on the
Judith
Breakfast
Joseph or something?
Club, and I guess what they were
Oh
gonna.
yeah, Dr. Judith Joseph. I was talking about the she has healing with the 5 V's, validation, vent, values, vitals, and vision. Um, which is something I already do. I could do more with the validation. Just validating yourself no matter where you are, you know, no matter how you feel, no matter how you think you look, or whatever the case. Like, but yeah, I think it works. I just found it interesting, so I wrote it down to share here. She has a book called High Functioning.
And is that book like based on high functioning, like on like a high vibration, or just high
No,
functioning?
high functioning. Like she was talking about how depression looks on different people. Like it's not always people crying. Some people don't even know that they're depressed. They think that they're just like hustling, go get it, you know, type of people, and really they're high functioning and depressed, and they don't
Well,
even know.
it's what society kind of just inbreeds in people. We're told that we have to achieve a certain amount of things by a certain age. We're told that if we don't have certain things, that we are nothing, right? Or that we're not successful. But
Yeah.
these things are based on someone else's standards. It's not based on our own. We didn't set these standards, for ourselves. We're listening to other people, or we're allowing other messages to be
And
inputted.
success is relative. Success
Yeah,
is really relative.
yeah, and but also not. It's success, and it's also what people deem will bring you happiness, or what they believe will bring them, joy or peace or whatever. And then if you obtain some of these things, or you have some of these things, right? It
They're not
doesn't really
happy.
make a difference. You know what I mean?
We talked
Not
about
the
that
difference that
too.
hmm not the difference that you may be looking for or inspiring to get. You know, because you're thinking, oh, okay,
Mhm.
I got this new car, or I got this new career opportunity, or I got this new this and do that. It should bring me some type of joy, fulfillment, and it may bring you a sense of happiness in that moment, right? But it won't make
But
up
it's not
for
real.
everything. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna make up for everything. So, it won't make up for that human connection. It won't make up for the self love. You know what I mean? Like those things
Hmm.
you can't buy, and you can't basically manufacture by materialistic things. But we're told that we told it does. And then we see people who do obtain all these things. You
Hey,
know,
Nadia.
they're not even like really happy. They're not fulfilled. So, what I mean? We got to seek real fulfillment. We got to seek real self love, real connections. And even though that is a process within itself, it's something that we have to continue to strive for. And not allow
And it
what
starts
society
inside of
thinks.
you.
Hmm?
Everybody's always looking for it outside first. You have to start inside.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And I say start with the stick.
A
So
stick?
Randy,
What do you mean
go
about stick? What are you talking about?
take the stick out of your ass first.
Oh,
Start
wow,
with that. That's
wow.
what I say. Start with the stick. 'Cause
Mm,
a lot of people walking around walking funny because they have sticks up their ass, looking down on everybody else. When inside they're a mess.
mm. That is the truth.
Start with the stick.
But everybody has something. Everybody has things that they are battling with, or things that they may want or may want to achieve. But we also have a lot of rules, right? So we have a lot of rules that tell us we have to do this or do it that way
But
in
who
order for
made
things to work.
those rules?
There you
If it's
go.
your life, you need to make your own rules within reason.
Hmm.
You know, don't
But
break the
also,
law or anything. You don't want those problems. But if it's your own life in your house, what you feel in your spirit, your relationship, all your relationships, whether it's romantic, whether it's friends or family, it's up to you. You make the rules. Keep following rules that came from people that never healed.
hmm I had to do that today. I had to like basically go through, and I've been doing this lately, just a process of just of shedding things. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you shed things, you got to shed relationships. You got to shed,
Yeah.
different things that you are connected to, and that, and sometimes you feel like you have to be obligated to either keep certain people around or keep certain things around. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have to keep none of this around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In fact, you're creating a prison. You're imprisoning yourself by having these things around you, or having these people around you. You're creating an atmosphere that's not even, helpful or functional for yourself. But you feel like, oh no, I have to do this, or oh no, I have to do that. But these things that you feel like you're obligated to can change, or even with people, they can cut you off at any moment. At any moment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then you're sitting there like, oh man, I thought that things were this way. I thought we were cool. I thought this was that. And you see that it's not. But that's why it's always good when you have a genuine connection, or you have things that are valuable, that you always, always honor it. You
Mhm.
honor it and you appreciate it, because, you know, what I mean? These are things that you never know when, you don't know how long it's going to be there for. And also, it's just good to just honor things that bring love, and light and everything else to your life. You know what I mean? No
Right.
matter what it is, it could be reading a book, it could be whatever. You know, if that's what brings you, if that makes brings you fulfillment and that brings you love and happiness, that should be honored. But the stick is a very funny philosophy and a very funny rhetoric that you shared.
It's good.
Um,
And if you
um,
and putting yourself in those situations where you feel like you have to do it because somebody else says so or somebody else did it this way, so you have to continue doing it. That's putting yourself in a box. And if you put yourself in a box, you can't grow.
facts.
That's why I think people should look at it. Like if you put yourself in a box, like the self, you put yourself in a box, you can't grow. And you want
Mm-hmm.
to always be growing. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to, you have to, and it's hard to unlearn. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to unlearn, you know, because it's just like my mom told me this, my dad, my grandfather, like all of these important people, but it really doesn't fit your life. It doesn't fit your beliefs. It doesn't feel good in your spirit. You got to make your own rules for your own life.
That's true. I mean, what I do is that I'll grab the things that I feel like are beneficial, and the things that are not beneficial, I'll shed it or get rid of it. Right. But even myself, I know there's certain things that I am privy to that I think is beneficial or I think is cool that it won't make no sense to nobody else. And even when I think about it, I'm like, this is dumb. Like why do I like this so much? I mean, some of it is just, you get used to a lifestyle, or you get just get to you get used to a way of living, right? So now you have to continue to go through the process of really asking yourself, is this way of living really conducive to what I am trying to achieve and trying to do? I got a question. So my question is, through you going through the things you're going through, and you
Right.
having a battle on a consistent basis, right? It's a constant battle, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
notice because I have a consistent health battle too. I take medication on a regular. Um, and when you're going through things like that, it can be a toll. It can be you have your good days, bad days, days you want to get out of bed, days when you don't want to connect with people, days when you want to connect with everybody. So you go through your ins and outs. So what keeps you inspired through everything that you're going through? What keeps you going?
Um, there's a lot of things that keep me going, but one main thing, I know why I'm still here. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, I'm here to touch souls and have those souls touch souls. That's why I'm still here. And that keeps me going.
Mm,
That knowledge that I'm supposed to be here, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not doing it as much as I would like, but I'm here to touch souls. That's my goal. I have to make money as well because things cost, but I'm not trying to get stanky rich. That's nice. You know, I could do even more good work. But I'm here to touch souls, and that's what I'm doing. That keeps me going. You know, I have a pretty good man. He helps a lot. You know, I have good support.
that, and that's key.
Hey,
You got to have
welcome.
the good support as well.
But the thing inside of me that helps me get up every day and move in pain and do what I gotta do, you know, is that knowledge. I'm still here for a reason, and that's to touch souls, and I'm doing it. I'm
Mm,
keep
absolutely,
doing
absolutely. You are family. You definitely are. Mm, definitely.
it.
Yeah, you definitely are reaching people, and you definitely are making connections with people, and that's key. That's
Yeah,
definitely key. You know what I mean? But I just want to touch base with you, family. I did not want to make this long-winded, but strong-winded.
because I was like,
Thank you for having me on.
the pitchforks
And
gonna come up and read some poetry, like.
mm-mm, say it again.
The pitchfork's gonna come out if I don't read some poetry.
Oh
Try to
my
mix a little
gosh.
bit in there. I do encourage people to come on and vent, give shout outs. I mean, somebody even vented during the red light before, so it's cool. I just like to mix that peacefulness in there too, the poetry.
Gotcha, gotcha. Salute
This
to
has
Dark
been
Lake. Dark
fun.
Lake, I see you in the building, bro. What's going on?
Hey,
You know what I mean? But yeah, family, thank you for having me on. I appreciate you.
of course,
Um,
anytime.
and definitely, within 2 weeks, God willingly, you know what I mean? We'll definitely chime in again. But definitely much love to you and continue to touch souls, continue to inspire people. We definitely need you out here, family. Alrighty,
Thank
much
you.
love. You're
I
welcome.
got you. Anybody else? It must have to calm down some. It's not red light time. How's people that came in? Thanks, Dark Lake. People that just came in. Anybody want to give any shout outs? There's no shaming allowed here whatsoever. It's not an open mic. Sorry, fellow poets. It's a moment of peace. Anybody want to vent? Anybody want to do any shout outs? If not, I'm going to go to some poetry. I do have more of a treat for the red light portion. Boss wrote a response. Uh, was pretty good. Okay, thanks for pulling up. Actually, boss, can you send it to my AOL because it's on my phone and I'm live on my phone. We're not in the red light yet though. We we probably should be getting to it, but I'm gonna read some other things first. How's everybody been? Thank you. It's been 2 weeks, guys. I know stuff has been going on. The world is turning sideways. If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. But if anybody understands, I definitely understand. Let's see if I can get to this thing. I should have sent it to my email earlier. But I was dancing. I'm not even gonna lie. I was touching up my braids and then I was dancing. Lost track of time. You gotta activate your joy. Sometimes it's gonna make you late. Hey, just a few minutes. Hi, welcome in. Didn't miss too much. We're just talking about um, how everybody's been, how to manage um, stress and, you know, feeling overwhelmed, things like that. About to get into some poetry. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read that one because I really didn't save it anywhere where I could get it, you know. Boss wrote a response to that poem. Hot, but I did not save it. I mean, I have it, but it's not, it's on my phone. Oh, you know what? Send it to IG. I could pull it off of there on my laptop. I had an idea. I had an idea. You sent it to where? AOL? I don't know if I remember the password. I'm sorry. Let me read a poem. People be like, "That's dry. It's dry today, goddess." Let's see. All right, this goes along with uh, what we were talking about from my book. Take my hand. Let's go high. Even though the shit hits the fan, flies all around, smears everywhere, and fucking stinks so bad. Sometimes it gets on you so deep. It's like it's in you, making you want to vomit. It's so damn messy. You want to cry and scream at the very thought of having to clean it all up and start all over. Maybe for the first time, maybe again. Just remember, always keep going. This time just might be the time that you win. That's called Go High. Hi, welcome. All right, you said you sent it. Cool, 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 cool. How's everyone's 2 weeks been? Anybody want to say? Don't want to say. Are they doing okay? You're not okay? You want to talk about it? We definitely gonna go a little bit longer today because red light's very red. We got a lot coming up. Thank goodness. I thought I was not very talkative today. That's okay though. What the? This is going to be challenging. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the red light because we got a lot. We got a lot to share today. Red light. If you want to come on and shout out, if you want to come on and vent, you still can. Just let the poem finish first, and then come on. So I think I'm gonna read that. Oh man. So we're gonna start off. Um, okay, let me say we're starting off light because it ain't light. We're just gonna start with the response that Boss wrote. It's very good. Red light is on. Hide your kids. So it's time for the little bits to go to bed, get on out the room. I know it's a holiday weekend. Um, it's not for kids, okay? So no title. This is Boss's response from last show. Tugging on your chain, moaning the remix to your name. Go ahead, I'm the one to blame. So good I forgot the safe word. Handcuffs breaking into the headboard. Biting my lips while your pussy calling to my soul. Dripping with sweat, soaking up the bed. Whipped cream with the head. Moaning to our favorite song. Turning your clit with my tongue. Eyes rolling back to the future. Tasting your cum as your pussy gets juicier. Stuffing both holes like a drain. Sending mixed signals to your brain. Tasting your peaches and cream, bringing my taste buds to a scream. Sex with you is like a dream. Another round, adding a whip to the team. Woo! I love it. Very, very good. Woo! Yeah, okay. Okay. I wrote, been writing in my little pink notebook again. I wrote a few. That was good, boss. Jeez Louise. I call this stained glass. Don't ask me why. That's just what came to mind. I just want, I just want to feel good. I need to feel you. Oil me up and rub your body all over me. I want to feel your chest on my breast, sliding nipples peaked and teasing, your face, stomach, and that muscle between your thighs, smoothing heat over my belly, my entire pelvis melting sensations to my clitoris. As your body and breath flow over it, hairy legs thrill as you ease back up, side to side, up and down, licking here and there, kissing and nuzzling everywhere before you enter, so slowly, then thrust in a rhythm meant to combust, leaving our oily limbs lax with peace atop hot oil sodden sheets. Did anybody find out anything more about that little thing that goes in the penis? That toy that goes inside the penis and then they like play the music? I didn't hear anything else. Does it feel good or no? I still want to know. Anybody figure out if they have any other kinks? We talked about kinks last show. I'm liking a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to read another one. Pink book draft. I call it play two. I have not written part one, but I just know this is part two. She pulled me into the closet of their guest room and slowly dropped to her knees. She stared into my eyes, but I closed mine as she took my tip on a trip down the back of her throat. I smothered my moans in someone's coat, dug my toes deeper into my socks. I could feel everything getting tight, coiling heat racing through the goosebumps rising as I exploded, shaking and coming, more listening to the slurping sounds. Oh, I messed up. I'm gonna start over. It's a very rough draft, okay? You see that? Very rough. Hold on. One moment. It'd be like this. Like this is it's real raw. Like in a lot of ways. Okay, I got it. Play part two. When am I gonna write part one? She pulled me into the closet of their guest room and slowly dropped to her knees. She stared into my eyes, but I closed mine as she took my tip on a trip down the back of her throat. I smothered my moans in someone's coat, dug my toes deeper into my socks. I could feel everything getting tight, coiling heat racing through the goosebumps rising as I exploded, shaking and coming more. Listening to the slurping sounds she was making, we adjusted ourselves and went back to the party. But me, my body was still reeling, wetting my boxer briefs. Damn, she got me back. Guess I gotta write part one. How is everyone doing? Anybody want to talk about it? Yeah, the cookout is something. Put your earbuds on. AirPods, earbuds. I know Bose made some new joints that just clip on. Come on. Come through. Hang out. And save me some grilled corn. I love grilled corn. I'm not outside because I be tired, man. I'm like really tired. But also, I have to work tomorrow. um, man. Boss, you did your thing with that response, though. Ow! Okay, since it's red light time, I'm going to continue with the spice. This is Toy from Soft and Wet Dreams Volume 1. It was a good night in the morning. She came out of nowhere, a beautiful vision standing before me. Not in my wildest dreams did I believe I would even meet her, let alone lounge on her bed, feeling the glorious softness of her breasts on my face, her nipples hard between my teeth. She moaned so sweetly as I ran my tongue down her spine. Her thighs felt so good against my palms, so warm and smooth, like if chocolate could be velvet. I wanted her raw and uncut, but I had to control myself. She let me grind against her butt, but she wasn't serious. It was all just extended foreplay, including her small tongue licking across my chest. My new goal in life is to get her to say yes. This wildly sensual creature, writhing on top of me, humping the rock of me, grunting softly. And though she hadn't taken any clothing off of me, we both came out of nowhere. It was a good night in the morning. Hey Raymond, what's up? You had inspiration, boss. You know those stuff. Yes, the red light is on. um, I'll reiterate a little bit what we were talking about. Dr. Judith Joseph has a new book. I saw she was on the Breakfast Club. I usually run the Breakfast Club back on YouTube, well, while I'm at work. And I thought she was pretty helpful. I wanted to share it with everybody on here. Um, Healing with the 5 V's: validation, venting, values, vitals, and vision. And also the 5 4 3 2 1 method. Um, just a quick recap. Validating yourself, no matter what space you're in, um, no matter how you think you look or whatever else, like validating yourself, venting, we all know what that is. And people can come on to vent, and they can also come on to shout other people, businesses, things out, um, even if the red light is on. A red light is just spicy time, that's all. You could still request other poems or whatever. It's pretty informal. Crystals and Whispers is informal. It's a moment of peace. Very relaxing. But everybody needs spice. I stand by that. Um, so validation, venting, values, do things that align with your values, makes you feel better. And make your chest poke out. That's not what she said, but it makes your chest poke out. You feel good about yourself, and you feel good overall when you're doing things that align with your values, not worrying about what other people think about it. Vitals, nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Just take care of your health, whether you are deemed healthy or not. Just always be taking care of your health. And vision, plan your joy, celebrate your wins. Um, I always say activate your joy. She says access your joy. It's the same thing. Get that joy. 5 4 3 2 1 method. You hold a beverage. It's basically a grounding technique, like what I do a lot with meditation. 5 things you hold the beverage, whatever it is, coffee, tea, juice, water bottle, whatever it is. You name 5 things you can see, 4 things you feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And when you get to the taste part, you drink. Um, it's just a way to help clear your mind of worrying and stressing and like the hustle and bustle because you're focused on this task. Just grounding. I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share it on here too. Um, Boss did write a response to the spice last week. Um, so I read that, and it's very hot. And I read like 3 new ones that I wrote. Yeah, I came in late, but I could read something. Is there anything anyone wants to hear in particular? Boss went in on that poem. And I read something from Take My Hand to my book. I did another round of editing, like the 100th round. So the new editions will be edited for the umpteenth time. Don't even get me started. We had someone pop on to vent as well, and we talked about ways of coping, especially when you have chronic illness. That's about it, pretty much. Just talking. You missed a lot, but you didn't miss everything. My response from last week, where is it? Let me see. I don't remember where I put it. Hold on. I should have been prepared for that, but I wasn't. My head's hurt a little bit. Am I enjoying the weekend? Yeah, because I don't have to work. I sure have to work tomorrow, but this is my weekend off, so yeah. I've been enjoying it. Um, the new symptoms are pretty overwhelming, exhausting. Oh, I got it right here. It's exhausting, but I've still been enjoying my weekend. Today I was really just touching up my hair and chilling out. I've been watching The Resident. Now, I didn't watch it when it first came out, but it's got me in a chokehold right now. It's on Netflix, medical show. Ooh, good job. Raymond took Friday off and has a 4-day weekend. Hey, no, in the previous episode, we were waiting for him to take a day off, which he did. Yeah, 4-day weekend. Good job. I'm waiting for my PTO to build back up. So I'm trying to behave because I need some more time off. Well, I'm just trying to let it build back up. Yeah, The Resident is really good. Drama galore. If you like medical stuff, you would like it. Yeah, 4-day weekend. I'm glad you pulled up, because I know outside be calling. I'm just like, can somebody like wrap up some corn, like some grilled corn for me? Shipping is probably not that bad. I love grilled corn. Otherwise, I don't really go to cookouts anymore because they be having such an attitude about feeding vegetarians. Look, man, it's a lot of stuff now. At least grill some corn for me. Don't you love me? Like, okay, boss is saying he wants to hear my response from last week. I could do them all in order, like read his first one, read my response, and then read his response. I think I'll do that. So I'll read the poem, the boss's first poem, and my response, and then his response that I just read today. Whew, hot. Everything else good though, Raymond? 4 days on. That's good. That's really putting it into practice too. Like, take your time off. So this has no title. This is the first poem that Boss wrote. I'm pulling the chain around your throat. Moan my name while you ride it real slow. Want to hear you moan my name as you drop them knees to the floor. Moan my name as my fingers explore your open doors. Want to hear you moan my name as my tongue does a better job than that rose. Want you to remember my name as I'm coming back for more. Still stressed. It'd be like that. It takes time, but you're already putting it into practice, so that's good. It takes time. Gonna take more days off in June. Me too. That PTO should be building back up. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. We got to take the baby steps, to get to peace. So the next one is my response to Boss's poem. I call it Senses. You are my rose, and I don't hold back. Neither should you. Moan my name as I swallow you. Keep pulling that chain as I devour you. I can feel your legs shaking beneath my palms, though I can't see through this blindfold. It's my cue to ride, moan, scream, and sigh. I twerk it up and bounce it around. I need your moans like you need mine, and this juicy suction. My pussy is dripping, strangling your dick as I come. I moan as you push me back to lavish my clit with your tongue. I put the cuff around your neck, gripping the chain lightly. moaning loudly as you suck and slurp all over me. You place it back around my neck, pounding into me. I thrust back, booty bouncing back. Baby, I need you to moan for me. You pull the chain and I arch my back. Now we're both moaning uncontrollably. There's no pocket pussy like this. I turn around and drink everything you have left. Tonight's going to be busy. I plan to swirl and glide all across your lips and dick with this pussy. So the only thing left for you to say is my name. That's my response. And this is Boss's response today. No title. Tugging on your chain, moaning the remix to your name. Go ahead, I'm the one to blame. So good I forgot the safe word. Handcuffs breaking into the headboard, biting my lips while your pussy calling to my soul. Dripping with sweat, soaking up the bed, whipped cream with the head, moaning to our favorite song. Tuning your clit with my tongue, eyes rolling back to the future, tasting your cum as your pussy gets juicier, stuffing both holes like a train, sending mixed signals to your brain, tasting your peaches and cream, bringing my taste buds to a scream. Sex with you, it's like a dream. Another round, adding a whip to the team. Raymond, why your mouth open? You a regular here now. That was hot. Good job. Woo! That was hot. I love spice. You didn't even hear the other ones. I've been writing a lot. It's been a lot of spice too. I'll read I'll reread Stained Glass. Got my pink notebook. Stained Glass. I don't know why I call it that. It just feels like that's the name of it. I just want I just want to feel good. I need to feel you. Oil me up and rub your body all over me. I want to feel your chest on my breast, sliding nipples peaked and teasing, your face, stomach, and that muscle between your thighs, smoothing heat over my belly, my entire pelvis, melting sensations to my clitoris as your body and breath flow over it. Hairy legs thrill as you ease back up, side to side, up and down, licking here and there, kissing and nuzzling everywhere before you enter, so slowly. Then thrust in a rhythm meant to combust, leaving our oily limbs lax with peace, atop hot oil-sodden sheets. Sorry, Kayla. Don't look her in the eyes. Just don't look her in the eyes. Oh God. It's how we all got here though. It's like it's literally how we all got here. But yeah, don't look her in the eyes. Waves. Thank you for tuning in, Kayla. I appreciate it. You definitely could take crystals and whispers outside, but you definitely need like AirPods, Bluetooth, something like. So I want to end the show with my favorite. Oh, do I have it on my OneNote? Uh, if my face has been looking pinched, I do have a bit of a headache coming on. That's all. Um, oh, that's what I need to do. I don't know what I'll be remembering, but it sure is not in there. Pretty sure it's in this pink book. That's funny. I was thinking the same thing, Raymond. Her mom might want to hear it too. She was like, no. I was thinking the same thing. Ugh, strange. I'm always having some kind of technical difficulty. It's annoying. We already know she did have fun. That's why Kayla's here. Sorry, Kayla. Well, hopefully it was fine. I'm telling you, that's how we all got here. Right, I don't know where that one is. I just had it. Little headache got me discombobulated. Does anyone have any requests? Where the hell? Oh, oh, you're the oldest of seven? Oh, wow. Yeah, she's had her fun for real. Seven? I wanted to read my favorite one, but I have misplaced it. So we will end it with another one. You guys are so hilarious. Oh, happy graduation. The youngest of seven just graduated. All right, one more for the road. Since I can't find, I thought Olivia Sturgis was in here. Probably took it out. I had to put it somewhere. Oh, wait, I found it. I just. All right, two more. All right, two more. So this one is La Petite Mort, a little death, which is another way to say orgasm. What would you do for a taste, for a drop of my creamy sweet essence on the tip of your tongue, the smooth glide of the underside of my thigh against the side of your jaw, the tight curve of the other around your waist? What would you do for a touch? The feel of my warm hand gliding along heated silk and protruding veins, puppy licking your mushroom head until it spits in my mouth. What would you do to see me closing my eyes, moaning as I swallow it down? What would you do if I kissed you with my other mouth, sucking on your tongue, sending juicy dreams down the back of your throat? If I come for you, what will you do? Yes, a petite mort. Oh, welcome, but we're about to close the show out. Welcome in. Hi. How have your 2 weeks been? We're gonna wrap it up with my favorite, pièce de résistance. Oh, my fault. Pièce de résistance. Don't kill me, Frenchies. We are living, building, and thriving. So alive, not just surviving. It's a renaissance. Les pièces de résistance. The creatives need to unite if we are all to win. Let's not pretend that this isn't a fight in the time of bots and beings. Holiday snatching, planes falling from the sky like gum no longer stuck to the ceiling. One thing isn't changing. Us, our eclectic, magnificently creative minds, our skills and talents, our very energy is life. We breathe life into this world with our art, our words, our movements, our very joy. We breathe life into ourselves and into each other. We are so alive, magic firing in our brains. Les pièces de résistance. It's a renaissance. Sorry about that little. You said we. Les pièces de résistance. It's a renaissance. I really need to type this up. I'm gonna leave it open because look at the page falling out. I really gotta type this up. That's why I couldn't even find it. I got the pronunciation in here too. Y'all see that? Do. It's do. Not des. D-E, but it's do. Yes, do. Resistance. It's a renaissance. Always be creating. I actually will, because every time I'm ready, I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Oh no. I am gonna type it up. I'll be practicing. Sometimes I have patients that I could practice with too, because they speak different languages. Get out there en la cama. Stay in the bed. But yeah, Spanglish I already know, but I've learned even more from patients. There was a French guy once. He said my French was okay. Non-existent French. I just memorized some phrases real quick. I think it was pretty bad because he started speaking English. So he said it was okay when he started speaking English. Like, that's enough of that. But about that time, everybody that's outside, enjoy yourself. And send me some grilled corn. I don't know how you're going to get it to me, but I appreciate it. Would you just eat it for me? Because I don't know how y'all could get it to me. Eat some grilled corn for me. Tell me how it tasted. I'm about to, yes, we're about to call it a night. So your mom back. About to call it a night as far as Crystals and Whispers. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. 2 weeks, hearing about your progress. Hopefully you you can run it back, Kayla. If Mama want to hear them Spice Bones, maybe she she might be able to write something herself. 7, yeah. I think she knows a little something, but thank you to everybody that pulled up. I appreciate you. Love you guys. I know it's a holiday weekend. Again, I have to work tomorrow. The hospital did not care. Somebody gonna have to work. Um, I'll see you guys next show. If anybody, so you see, your mom used to write. You see, but if anybody has anything they would like me to read on the show, I'm open to it. It's not a definite yes. I have to like it. But feel free to DM me, you know. I'll see what I could do. Everybody have a good rest of your days off. I think a lot of people are off tomorrow. Um, thank you for coming, as always. If she want to, but Kayla don't want on here. um, make sure you run it back. I was like, nope. Have mama on here. Nope. Make sure you run it back if you can, if you missed anything. Actually, the run back is good because you can fast forward any boring parts or parts that you saw already, or me staring at my laptop trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it now. Definitely got invested in a new one. Not now. I'm invested in other things, but it's hard to say goodbye, guys. It's always fun. It's good. Next time, okay? We gonna all be on time. Even if we not, we just go a little bit over. It's fine. But good night. La resistance. Yes. Good night. Whether you're going to sleep or you're going to go back to the cookout or whatever you're about to do, enjoy yourself. See you next time, guys. Night.